vineyards and olive mill, and you know, we all talk about growing olives. Well, this is the place to come to see everything. You get to see it, the olive mill at work, and you get to see the grove. And I'm with Paul Durant. So Paul, this is so interesting. We've been here over the years, but I think you've gotten bigger.
Well, yeah, it's just really been kind of the arc of time. It's taken us in, you know, bigger directions and making more oil, growing more trees. The whole process just can really continue to grow.
And so for the gardeners, what kind of trees, what varieties do you grow? What's in your mix?
Well, so we really focus on primarily the northern Italian varietals. So Licino, Rentoio, Pendolino. We also have Piqual, which is a Spanish varietal, but really the varieties that we've identified as kind of a little bit more cold hardy and better suited for this climate.
So we can grow those at our own yards.
Yep, and we've we have a lot of expertise in our nursery that we can kind of talk to homeowners about where to plant, how to plant,
nice.
kind of how you can kind of nurture them along and what to expect when they grow.
It is nice because sometimes you can't find these varieties at just a garden center.
Exactly.
So really to come here
Yep.
and to learn all about what to do and be successful.
Yeah, it's really important. I mean, we've always, like, even with the olive oil, we always talked about the educational component with like how do you use the oil and those sorts of things. But you know, certainly with the trees, it's very similar. You know, where people, it's not like growing just a rhododendron or something like that in your yard. It really does need a little bit of care and attention, and we can certainly coach people through that.
And now to get to the other part of it, I can smell that bouquet of olive oil right behind us.
Yep.
It smells great.
Yeah, so we just started milling last week. So we're starting our production run for the 2022 year. And so yeah, it's really an exciting time for us.
And so do you get all of your olives for production here on your farm?
No, so we actually work with about 5 growers, all family farmers out of Northern California, and we've had long-time relationships with them, and we bring up fruit, and then we'll start, our harvest will happen at the end of November.
Wow. And is it a really involved process? Is it like winemaking, that kind of idea?
It's, there's no oil makers, it's all, we're just millers. So we kind of take what the olive will give us, and it's a relatively quick process. From the time we load the bin into the mill, it's about maybe an hour and a half to start getting the oil out. And then we just kind of do the best we can to take care of what the olive gives us.
And I know that first press is very special.
Yeah, it's so unique. So Olio Nuovo, Italian for new oil, and it's got a different viscosity, and it has a little bit of the olive matter still in there, so it just adds this vibrancy to the oil that is just super special, and it's very limited window that you can use it. So it's good for about 90 days.
Oh, wow.
But it's delicious.
But then you have that here at the store, but you also have other olive oil.
Yeah, so basically at the end of the process, we will filter the oil and clarify it, so then it gets that beautiful golden color, yellow color, and it'll have a longer shelf life, and people can use it throughout the season. And obviously, we have those oils in the shop now too.
And so now, you used to have your festival would just be like 3 days, but this year you're really expanding it.
Yeah, well, kind of given people's concerns about we have these big event, it'd be 3 people, 3 days, thousands of people, but now we've stretched out over the whole month, and it allows people to come at their leisure. We have tasting outdoors, we have some indoors, and just make it a little bit more comfortable and accessible for everyone.
That is nice, because it's a really exciting time to be here.
Oh, it's great. It's it's beautiful out. The fall colors are fantastic, and it's a great place to come visit.
And can people walk around and see everything?
Yep, you can walk right up here and see the milling process. We have the new oil tasting down in the shop. Wander over to the tasting room. We have our nature trail here, and it's just really a nice place to visit.
And taste wine too?
Of course, always got to taste the wine.
It's a great place to come if you're a wine drinker or you're going to be tasting all kinds of olive oils. Please go to Garden Time website, and then we'll click you over to the Durant website, because there's lots of things going on. There's vendors. There's just a lot happening over the whole month of November. Well, thank you so much for inviting us out.
Yeah, it's great.